Hi, my name is Terry Robertson. I'm a librarian here at Andrews University's James White Library, and I'm delighted to share with you some tips on using your library. This tutorial provides a step-by-step guide to finding the full text of specific journal articles when all you have is a citation. For the purpose of illustration, I'm writing a paper on the parable of the sower, as found in the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, and Luke. I used several databases and read some articles. I found some full-text articles online. In addition to those articles, I found citations to others for which there was no immediate online access. Here are 3 typical examples of citations for which I need to find online access. The first is a citation found in a typical article or book reference list. The second is a citation in a licensed periodical database, but there's no full text available. The third is a citation found using Google Scholar. There is a link that takes me to the article on the publisher site, but if I link directly to the site from Google Scholar, the publisher expects me to pay for the article. As an Andrews University student, you do not need to pay to access journal articles. One way or another, James White Library can deliver this article to you. Now to begin. Welcome to the James White Library homepage. This is your portal to the many resources and services available to you through the library. To access the Finding Articles from Citations tool, click on the Research Help tab and then select Citation Help. In the right-hand column below the menu, you will find a step-by-step guide. Click on that link. The purpose of this tool is to save you time. In many cases, by using this tool, you'll be able to access the full text of the article you are seeking within just a few minutes. If not, James White Library will find the article for you and send you the document by email in just a few business days. Pay close attention to the 3 steps. The first step verifies whether or not the article is available in one of the many library databases. If it is, a link will take you straight to the journal title. You may then need to drill down or search within the journal to find the actual article. But if the journal is not available in any of these databases, you move on to step 2. The second step explores whether or not the article you are seeking might be available on an author's web page, in an institutional repository, or perhaps in a publisher archive. If you find the full text of the article using this step, fantastic! If not, you move on to step 3. In this final step, simply click on the request form. Fill it in with the required information about the article you are requesting and some information about yourself so we can deliver it to you. And then submit. The James White Library document delivery team will then find the article for you and email it to you, usually within a few business days. Now for some examples of how this works. Let's begin with a citation from the reference list of an article. For this, let's consider the article by Donald H. Jewell, Encountering the Sower, in the journal Interpretation from the year 2002. Do I have access to this article through James White Library? Step 1. I enter the title of the journal, Interpretation, in the search box and click on Search. The results show that the journal is available in print and in 4 other databases. But the coverage dates for each database are different, so I must pay attention to which ones cover the year 2002. That leaves me with a choice of either Adler Religion, Sage, and Humanities Source, but not Academic Search. Yes, the article is available. Success! But what happens when an article is not available in one of the many library databases? To illustrate how this tool works for that scenario, we will use a citation for an article by Stephen E. Runge. As before, I enter the title of the journal in the Step 1 search box. In this case, Biblical and Ancient Greek Linguistics. Only this time, I get the 0 results message. So now I continue to Step 2 and enter the title of the article into the Google search box using quotation marks around the title. In this case, the title is Relative Saliency and Information Structure in Mark's Parable of the Sower. Clicking on search brings up the article record in Google Scholar, and we find it is available at a site called ntdiscourse.org. Yes, the article is available. I don't have to wait. Success. The final example illustrates step 3, when the article is not available online. We have a citation for an article by P. Champakesari from 1996 in Indian Theological Studies. It's not in any of our library databases. It's not listed in Google Scholar, which means that our library document delivery team will need to make the arrangements for you to get the article. All they need from you is to complete the interlibrary loan form. I should also add that for distance learners, you may also request articles using this form for journals we have in the library, but only in print format. Thank you for joining in this tutorial. Remember, if you have questions about library services or need additional mentoring in finding information, please click on the Ask Us button. Whichever method you choose to contact us, we will be delighted to answer. This is Terry Robertson wishing you the best.